Yo, Kip, Guy here. Hey, so this is the Nothing Projector Black Series. I got a puppy. She is everywhere. This is the Nothing Projector Black Series 4 rising screen made for ultra short throw projectors. Thank you to Nothing Projector for sending this to me out for review. This is a fantastic screen coming in at 110 inches, giving you a very vivid image even in a well-lit room. Right now we are inside my living room with the lamp on. There's 3 windows, there's sunlight coming in, and I turned the ceiling fan light on just to further test the ability to reject light, and this does it fantastically. Even standing directly on side of it, I can see just fine. Colors, transformers, all of the words down there, easy to see with no problem. So this projector screen is so good with light. It's so good that I even brought it outside. Now, I don't recommend doing that, but I wanted to show you guys just how good this projector screen does at rejecting ambient light. But first, before we do that, here's how it looks on the outside. So I have a motorized remote. I have it in my pocket here. You can stop, start it wherever you want to. You can program it to always go to a certain height. Whatever you want to do, not too heavy. They come in about 5 different sizes, between 84 inches up to 120 inches. This one that I have in front of me is 110 inches here. And it's a really nice projector made of a gray kind of black series is what they call this, gray screen that rejects 95% of light, has a 0.6 gain, so it is dimmer than say a white screen, but it's kind of what they need in order to give you the best contrast. I love a gray screen because it gives you really good colors, but it gives you really good contrast, and it makes blacks look blacker than a white screen does. So again, I have this remote here. I can press the button to raise it. I can stop it any time that I want to, or I can let it go. There is a button on the left side of the screen as well as power. Now this screen is something you can control with Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant. You can say, hey, raise the screen or lower it with just your voice. So you can control this entire thing without the remote if you like to, or you can set it up with your projector. There is a USB dongle inside the box that you can plug into your projector so that when the projector fires on, the screen raises, and vice versa. When the projector turns off, the screen turns off as well. So as you guys can probably tell at the bottom, it is see-through down here. There is a mesh kind of grill, maybe a transparent kind of side here where you can put speakers behind it so that you can have a home audio system behind your screen. So this is meant to be, you know, on the floor, right? But you can put your center speaker or maybe even your whole front stage underneath here, under the perforated side. This whole side here is completely acoustically transparent so that you can hide away your speakers behind the screen but still allow the sound to come through. You can see it pretty obviously right now outside because the light's shining through, but in the home it is pretty much invisible to the eye. You really can't see anything at all. So let's talk about this image. This is the Amazon Fire TV stick plugged up to the Awol Vision LTV 3500 ultra short throw projector, and that's what kind of projector is going to do best on this screen, is an ultra short throw projector. How this technology works is everything shining underneath it is reflected back to you. So an ultra short throw projector, for example, if you have ceiling lights or a lamp or sunlight coming through a window, the screen rejects 95% of that. So it's about 6 o'clock outside right now. There's some overcast but pretty sunny, but you guys can see the screen pretty easily. The words are easy. Let me grab the remote just so you guys can see here. This is the Amazon Fire TV stick. This is their home menu. You guys can read this clearly. YouTube, Freevee, Netflix, Zeus. This is obviously apparent to you guys right now, even outside. So inside, it's crazy. So this screen is really good at rejecting all sorts of different light and accepting all the light that comes underneath it. So if you're planning on getting an ultra short throw projector, this is an excellent screen to do so. But let me show you what it looks like on the inside. So like I said, this is a screen made to block out all the light. I have about 3 big windows in this room, including my door that has a window as well. And it's open into the kitchen, which has another window. So there's a lot of light that comes into this room. This screen is easy to see. I mean, there's zero problem watching this in the day, and it only gets better in the night. So like I said, this is the Black Series, and what you get out of this is the remote. You get the USB. Of course, this thing went off whenever I was going to talk about it. You get the remote. You get the USB dongle to control the motions up and down without the remote if you don't want to. This thing has 170 degrees of viewing angle. So if you want to sit completely off center center, you're not going to have any issues or any color degradation, any loss of focus with your projector watching it on this projector screen. It's going to reflect back at 170 degrees angle. So that is a very wide image for anybody sitting inside. And again, you have tons of sizes between 84 up to 120 inches. So this is a really nice screen and simple to set up. You just literally sit it on the floor, point your projector towards it, and you're most likely done. You may have to adjust a little bit with your projector, but it's a very simple and easy setup. So I want to thank Nothing Projector so much for sending this out to me for review. There will be a link down below in the description box for you guys to check this out, because it is truly one of the best floor rising screens that you can get, especially if you're looking into an ultra short throw projector with transparency at the bottom for a sound system. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are not already, and we will see you in the next video. Keep this guy out. Peace.